The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know?
What? I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Where the really?
Girl, yes. She was working in the street. And you and everybody else listening.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita B. Talks with Nita B. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another session of Talks with Nita B. I am your host, Nita B, and we are here live in Oceanside. And today I have my guest that is my family, and we're sitting here, they making me laugh. They are just too funny. Please help me. Please welcome Miss Tamika and Miss Tiffany Brown to the set. We got the couch today. I pulled out the couch today. So, my show is never about me. It's always about ordinary people, caregivers, teachers, and students, and daughters, and wives, and just everybody that's doing something extraordinary in the community. But um, I don't want to make this about me, but I have to give homage where homage is due. I have to give appreciation where appreciation is due. And that's why I wanted Tamika to be here on the couch today because back in 2014, I showed up at City of Hope International in San Diego and I was going through my divorce and I went up to the altar at the church and to get prayer. And Tamika was the prayer partner. She was the intercessor. And she asked me what could she pray for me, for. And I told her, I said, I'm staying in my car right now. I'm living in my car and I'm just praying and asking God to open a door. And God did open a door because she opened her home to me. And I'm trying not to get teary eyed because, paid a lot for this makeup. But anyway, Tamika opened her home to me, and that was in 2014. And she was going through something similar too. And she didn't even reflect on herself. And, it wasn't about, oh, girl, this is what I'm going through or whatever. She never said anything about what she was going through. She just really basically opened her home and made sure that, I was good and I was all in a disarray. But and her doing that, the young lady that's sitting next to me, Miss Tiffany, was little, very little when I saw when I, first came into their lives and into the home, and she was singing like back in the day. And I had told her that she was singing like Britney Spears. She was like, "No, it wasn't Britney Spears. What was it? What would you say you were singing?"
It was Lost Boy by Ruth B.
See, and she remembered that even then. But this young lady has such a voice on her that she was just like going around the house singing, and then we were putting MAC makeup on, and her mama fussing, But you remember that? Remember? You don't even remember, probably.
I do
You do?
remember that.
You remember? And I have a picture. Probably we could pull that.
Nothing has changed. Still the same.
Nothing has changed. And so, second time, Tamika opened her home to me. Okay. And see, she just real good. She just loving like that. She will be family for life. I don't know what kind of connection it is, but we have a connection to one another. And we're gonna get into it with her. I'm gonna have to have her back on the show because she is gonna be talking about a project that she's doing that's under wraps right now, sealed. But I'm gonna have her back and we're gonna talk about that. But always just an awesome and amazing woman. And I mean, it could be like 20 of us in the house, She'd be like, girl, find a corner, you can you can have a corner if you could work with that, and at least you have a roof over your head, kind of thing. And even then, back in 20, I want to say it was 2017, 2018, when I found myself back with Tamika again, Miss Tiffany was singing again. And I was just really, really blown away, even, just her singing, and she was just singing so natural. But anyway, coming out of the introduction, the reason that the title of the show today is "Out the Mouth of a Babe," and my baby is only how old now?
13.
Only 13. And what grade are we in now?
8th.
We're in the eighth grade. And I'm thinking she's like 15, you know, about to graduate. There we are. There's our Mac makeup. She's like, why? Why? Yeah, remember that?
That was
I
you?
do. But
Yeah. She's like, but you ain't have to show that one. But I mean, I save everything, Tiff. So, I got some pictures of your mom too, but
oh,
Lord.
but your mom, the reason why I wanted you on the show, and thank you for being on the show, Tamika and Tiff, but the reason that I wanted you on the show was because I was just blown away. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, your mom sent me a video of you singing, you and your sister singing for MLK in remembrance of Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King. And at first, when I saw it, I was like, okay, who is this? Like, wait a minute. Tiffany who? Tiffany who? Like, I was just like, okay, wait. And we're going to try to play a clip of it so that people can hear this. I was like screaming, and your mom actually answered the phone because, she don't answer the phone. But she actually answered her phone. And I was like, Mika, who is this? Like, seriously, who is this? And she was like, that's Tiff. And I was like, what? So we're going to see that if we can play a clip of the video of you singing. And tell me a little bit about this. Tell me, Tiff, like what inspired you? I mean, of course, it was an observance of Dr. Martin Luther King, but what inspired you to sing that song?
because a lot of people
Talking
believe.
to your mic,
Oh, my
baby.
bad, my bad. It's because a lot of people think that because we see black people getting killed every day that we're going to be more scared by it.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything, we're more like empowered by it to do like more for our people
Mm-hmm.
and stand up and like tell them that even though you may kill us every single day, that we're not going to back out. Like
That's right.
we're still here.
We shall overcome. That's right. And so tell me, tell the viewers, what's the name of this song that you're singing that we're going to listen to?
Rise up.
Rise Up. And who's the artist, the original artist?
I believe her name is Andra Day. I might
Okay,
be
all
saying it
right.
wrong.
So let's see if we can take a look at this video that Miss Tiffany is singing. Y'all check this out. This is
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter. And I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you.
Tiff, you better sing, girl. You better sing that. It gave me chills with that. Now, was this a special event that you attended or did? Tell me a little bit more about that video.
This was done in a program. I think it was called a double.
It was for the NAACP.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. So now we're getting ready to get into you with the singing, Missy. Again, like I mentioned, you have been singing for a very long time since I've known you since 2014,
Yes.
but I'm sure that it was before that. Mika, when did you first notice her like singing? Was she singing like when she was younger, like two, three?
Both of my girls, they've been singing. Well, our family is a family of
Yes, you.
songbirds. However, Tiffany and Tassie specifically, from the time they could talk, they would sing.
Were you singing in your womb? What were you singing in your womb? Were you singing when she was in the womb?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, awesome. So, have she been in any talent shows or anything? Like when she was younger, did you put her in talent shows or say, okay, showcases or anything?
She was not in any showcases, but she did steal one
Oh,
by
she stole the
by
showcase.
accident.
Okay, tell me
By
a little bit about
accident.
that. Tell me a little bit
So
about
her
that.
brother was selected
Hmm.
to sing for some commercial that they were advertising for,
Okay.
and so we went to let him sing, and he couldn't get the script together.
Uh
He
huh.
was very, very nervous.
Uh huh.
And so she, being, I think she's about 3 years old,
Oh wow, Tiff.
ran up on the stage, took the mic, and said, "This is how you do it."
This is how we do it. Okay.
No. She said, "This is
Oh.
how you do it." And then she did the entire script that they
Uh-huh.
wanted him to do,
Mhm. Mhm.
and they were just blown away. So they told her to stop when she was getting ready to run off the stage. She was like, "No, you're not supposed to do that."
Yeah.
So she's running off the stage, and they're like, "No, leave her, leave her, leave
Yeah.
her." They said, "What else do you do?" She's like, "I do everything."
Why do you sound like your mom?
Because
I
I do
am.
everything. I
Oh my
sing, I
gosh.
dance. What else I do, Mom? Oh yeah, I put on my lip gloss, and she just everything.
Oh
She
yeah, the lip gloss. You have been doing that for a long time. You have
Yes.
been putting lip gloss and makeup on for a very long time. Glitzy glam young lady. Oh my gosh. And um your other baby. So you were singing with all of them probably. Like while you were pregnant with all of them.
yes, probably.
Because all the whole everybody has talent in the family. I think your grandbaby gonna have it too.
I
She
do
gonna she
Oh
too.
gonna
yeah,
she
she has,
is
she
she
like
already singing?
screaming.
She's
Yes.
singing, screaming. Uh-huh. So Tiff, tell me a little bit about your singing. Like, are you in the mirror? Because I would hear you just in the bathroom and stuff singing
She
in your
still
room
sings in the
singing.
bathroom.
So if you wanted to take your music career a little bit further, uh who would you love to collaborate with? And I asked all the artists this, like, who is somebody, if you could sing on anybody's album or have somebody come and sing with you, who would that be?
Um, I have at least three people I
Yeah,
would
go
like
ahead.
to do
Yeah.
that with. I love Adele,
Adele.
and a lot of people say I sound like her, which is crazy because I don't hear it.
Uh-huh.
I
You
hear something
do.
totally different.
You are a replica
Um,
of her voice. Yeah.
yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me.
Mm-hmm. And who else?
Let me think. I like Drake, but his songs are more of like,
Drake?
yeah,
Oh,
but
okay,
his
okay.
songs are more of like, rapping.
Adultish.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are more of like
Uh-huh.
not my age group.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to say the last person would be, I don't really know. There's just too
You
many
don't know.
artists
Just
that I would
whoever, huh?
like. As I say,
Who's
anybody
ever
that
on
would
the map.
want me with them, I would do
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, if you had to choose a genre out of R&B or gospel, which one do you feel most comfortable with vocal range wise? Which one do you feel more comfortable with singing? Do you feel more comfortable singing your gospel music or your, because I know you do the gospel too. You up in Pastor Brown's house, so you know.
No,
I know you
Pastor
know,
Brown.
you know, First Lady, and so or do you feel more comfortable doing the R&B, like gospel or R&B? Which one with your vocals do you feel more comfortable singing?
I would say I'm gonna say R&B,
Hmm.
probably because I practice more
Yeah,
time singing
yeah,
R&B, but I'm very comfortable with gospel as well. Like
yeah.
I'm good with all the genres.
It's in, it's in. Spit a little something for me real quick. What you got on your brain that you can kind of share that the viewers are watching so they could see, like they could hear like what you're working with. Say there's a recruiter out there that's watching this show or that's gonna watch the show and say, okay, this young lady, they're saying that she can sing and she can, she sounds like this. What do you want that recruiter to hear?
Well, this is a gospel song.
Uh-huh.
Her name is
Who is it, baby? Who is
Taryn.
it?
I don't. Okay, I can't really
Well,
pronounce
just
her
sing.
name.
That's okay. Just sing what you got.
All
Just
right.
what you got.
When the giants tower over my faith, and I'm frozen by the battles I face, there It's just one place that I go to be safe.
Okay. All right.
You want
Okay.
me to keep going?
If you want to keep on going, baby, go ahead.
Okay. I run in the arms, in the arms, in the arms of Jesus. And you will never fail, never fail. You are my strong tower. I run in the arms, in the arms, in the arms of Jesus. And you will never fail, never fail. You are my strong tower.
Strong tower. In the arms, never fail. Keywords. Now, I have some songs that, when I'm going through, I have some songs that I listen to. I try not to listen to a lot of down, sad, emotional songs
Yeah.
because, it's just not really good for me. But I have some songs that I listen to, and there's reasons behind the songs that we listen to. Why that song? Like, what's so special about that song that you like about that?
Um, the main thing about that song that I'd say that I like is how it just tells how like no matter what, Jesus is always gonna be like our hero, healer. He's always gonna be what makes us, what makes us so strong, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. And a lot of people don't really believe in him. And I guess so I have a TikTok, and on my TikTok I try to sing songs that will like grab people's attention so that
Mm-hmm.
when I finally do get their attention,
Mm-hmm.
I can start singing more gospel songs and like telling them about him.
And minister through
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That is really awesome. So let's talk about how did you know that you had a voice, something special? When was it that you found out like, oh, this is just not regular singing? Because I mean, I sing in the shower, and that's the only place that I can sing that I really feel like I'm Aretha compared to Aretha Franklin, Mariah Carey,
Oh no, I'm
but
Patty in the shower now.
if and Patty, yeah, and
Only in
Patty,
the shower.
but if I'm out of the
Jennifer.
shower, it's I can't even. If I'm in the car, I can't even. Nothing can help me. But it's just something about that music in the shower. It's encamped around the vinyl and
Hmm.
all the plaster and stuff. But when did you find that this was more than just me being able to sing a song? I have something special. When did you find out about that?
um
When did you know?
I'd probably say when my mom started telling me that I should like be going places, like when my mom kept like encouraging me to sing in front of people, though I was always scared to do it.
Hmm.
I mean, I knew that I had something, but I
Hmm.
was just, afraid to show it to people.
Hmm.
And I don't know why I was so afraid. Maybe I was afraid because, I was afraid that they wouldn't want me.
They would be accepting to you.
Yeah, that they
So
would
it's
like
accepting to you.
maybe my voice wasn't the one they'd want. So I was kind of afraid of being like rejected. Like, no,
Hmm.
that's not it.
Hmm. Now, Mika, how did you encourage her and saying, "Yes, baby, you got something special, and that you a singer now, you can sing." How do you encourage her? I know she's confident now because she's all over the house singing, but how?
Well, I did it subtly.
Hmm.
I didn't really like I tell her all the time, like if this is something you want to do, then you need to really be doing it.
Hmm.
But she would do a run or hit a note and I will come running out the living room. Girl,
Right?
you
That's
you
what I'm
you you,
saying.
you
Yeah.
some kind of bad. And she does things like out the blue and it'll catch you off guard. Like she
Like
will
make a
sing.
song up like how
Yes.
you do
No,
Oh,
of
yes,
anything.
yes.
Like I hit my foot on the floor on the door, and I was like, oh, I stomped my foot. Go on and make it up. Go on, because that's what she does.
oh,
Go
I
on, go on.
stumped my foot, I stumped my
We
foot.
just do that all day.
And
Just
it really
all day.
hurt.
Oh my gosh. And
But she will do stuff. I'm telling you, she
I
has
mean,
so
I
much
will like,
soul. And
yeah.
I'll be like, girl,
mhm,
that's how old people sing. But it would
mhm.
sound so good.
Seasoned,
It would
seasoned.
sound so
We,
good.
we,
Oh,
we,
season. I'm
the
sorry.
old people are
That's how
96 and whatnot. It's
what's
called
that
seasoned
season?
these
Oh,
days,
I'm
and the
sorry.
generation seasoned. Yeah, the girl, you seasoned in that young
But
body. You
she,
seasoned it, that soul. So,
Southern. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
man.
southern. She southern seasoned. Oh, girl. Yeah, that's how I felt about the video when you sent it. I was like, what? Who is this? Like, I mean, okay, it was connecting, but it wasn't connecting because I was like, Tiff. Like, wow, girl. And I mean, she just like kept going higher and higher. And just when I let the engineers listen to it, they said, wow, she's really comfortable and her she's very trained. Her vocals are very trained, So and you've never taken voice lessons or anything like that, correct?
Oh no.
Other
So
than your mom.
well, I used to go to this class. I'd say it was about 2018. It was.
Hmm.
But you already had it before
Yeah,
then, so
yeah. So
Oh,
you
okay.
were
Well, then
just
no,
kind
not
of,
really.
yeah,
so no,
She just
yeah.
helped me to be able to like
more
control and
confident.
like how to
Right,
use
more
like
controlled. Yes.
yeah, sit up and keep my voice projected. But not only well, that I already knew that from my mom. I guess I
Yes.
just
Yeah.
needed somebody else to tell me to do the same thing.
Yeah. Now, have you ever sang on the praise team?
No.
I haven't seen you on the praise team.
Not
Uh,
the
So
praise team, but the children's choir.
everybody said
children's
sing with the
choir.
children's
Okay.
choir.
But I thought that's what she was
Choir.
going to say when you said, how what were you active in,
Hmm.
or what have you ever done? Because
Hmm.
she's sang on a children's choir.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did, but
Okay. So we're in the eighth grade now. We're 13 years old, climbing on up.
mhm.
And we're not in school right now because of the pandemic, which
We aren't.
sucks, right? Or not?
Um,
No. Just,
not
She
really.
loves
I
it.
I like being able to be at home and like do things on my time
Uh-huh.
because
Uh-huh.
usually I, I'm not gonna say I get more help, but the fact that I can actually go after school, which is called office hours for us right now,
Okay.
it actually helps a lot more than being
Okay.
in school.
Okay. So you like being at home right now and just doing it at your own pace
Hmm.
so I know that you miss your friends because you had a lot of friends in school. How do you during this pandemic, what keeps you in the net, I guess you will, and having fun? What do you do for fun other than
Um,
singing and playing with your beautiful niece?
uh, I do a lot of TikToks. I dance.
A lot of TikToks.
I
Okay.
dance a lot. My mom has to always ask me to like go somewhere with that.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. The TikToks, uh-huh.
Yes.
And so that's really fun to do the little these are videos that you mimic other people, right?
Um,
Or also to making singing to songs and stuff too.
yeah, you can sing songs, but
I'm
it's like a
seasoned,
clip. It's like a clip of like a music, like just music, and
right?
then people make up dances to
Mm-hmm.
that song.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes like a dance,
Mm-hmm.
and there's trends of these dances and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I just follow the trends usually.
Okay,
So I've
okay.
tried making up my own dances,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but if it didn't get enough likes as I liked it to,
You
I
gotta just
took it
keep pushing.
down.
Just keep pushing. Redirect it and go another direction and just, re TikTok, if you will, and just, TikTok it on out. Just TikTok it on out. So makeup you like to do.
Yes.
I've seen your makeup. You are up there with Blue Ivy, who is, I don't know if y'all heard or not, but she fixing her grandmama's makeup
I saw that.
nowadays, and
Yep.
she was really good. I was like, she did that. The little girl did that. She's only what 9 years old,
I think
and
she
she's
is.
able to beat a face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. I was like, oh wow, okay. Um, are you looking at in the future music and makeup? Do you want to do music? Or is this just a hobby to you for right now?
I would love to do music. I
You
want to
want
do
to do
music.
music. You want to do it
Though makeup is more of like a hobby.
more like a hobby, because I've seen your makeup. You look cute with your little makeup on. Other than the picture that we displayed with that,
Yeah, that
I
wasn't it.
want to bring up the pictures if we have some of your mama, because she is beautiful. Oh, we don't have any. Okay. Oh, it sucks. But I wanted to just, man, your mom is just beautiful. I want to get to your mama real quick. So with you, Mika, why are you not a singer? Why? Mika, why? That was just a trick question, okay, to kind of warm you up because I know you do on the praise team. You were on the praise and worship team, and I was really blessed by that. I do hear you. Like I said, you can stump your toe, and old girl will make up a song about that. That will make up a song about anything
Yes.
on the spot. Let's talk about you real quick. So you don't consider yourself as a singer, no?
No,
You just like to just like do it
yeah, just like
like
the
around the
hum.
house as a hobby. So, I'm going to ask you, can you sing a little something, something so people can hear that beautiful, sultry, velvety voice? What you got for us? What you got? Just a little. This is just a little, like like a demonstration intro kind of thing, because you sing beautifully too.
You want to sing Week?
Oh, y'all can
Just
sing
because-
together.
I don't
We can
really
do a
know that. I don't really
duo.
know that song like that.
Well, what song do you all know together? I'm just trying to get you all to sing so that people can hear this beautifulfulness.
She wants to sing Rise Up.
You want to sing Rise Up?
I'm gonna sing with
Okay.
Well, I'll sing with her.
Okay. Well, okay. So we're going to do acapella style real quick. Bless you with a little something, something from Mika and Tiff on the mic.
She gonna get it.
But she's more of like, you want to just start with the chorus and not start from the beginning?
However you all want to do it.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
This is on Talks with Nita B.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gonna walk it out and move mountains. We gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you.
I thought the rise up was twice. I'll come in on the second time.
No, Mom, you supposed to come in for the beginning from the first
sorry.
part. Okay.
Well, come on, Mika. Get in where you
know
fit
something.
in.
Come
Get
on.
in where you fit in.
Exactly. You just had me just. Go ahead.
And I'll rise up.
Okay. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Woo. See, I was about to jump in, but then I messed it all up. Baby, I don't even know the words to the song. I'll be sitting up there. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I was just trying to get your mom to sing because I always enjoy her voice when she's singing, and back to you, Tiff. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? You graduated from high school, and what do you want to do in life? If singing doesn't work out, what do you want to do?
I can't really say this would be my sport because I can't exactly play it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not either singing, dancing, modeling, or acting, the last choice I have is basketball. I want to do basketball.
Basketball?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Why you can't play basketball right now?
Well,
other than you're talking about the pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. I can see
we're
you
waiting
doing
for
that.
like courts to open back up because my brother is supposed to be helping me learn.
Shoot it on in there.
See, I know how to shoot a hoop and stuff, but that's not all it is.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Today on Talks with Nita B, I have my guests Tamika Brown and Tiffany Brown, and they're sitting in here and they're chatting and we're singing. They're singing and we're talking, just kicking it right here live in Oceanside at World Tuned Radio. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk the second segment and get a little bit more in depth with some things. And I just want to say thank you all so much for watching Talks with Nita B right here on World Tuned Radio. We'll be back in a minute, y'all. Stay tuned.
World Tuned Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
I heard.
Man.
Oh no, he didn't.
Word on the
Really?
street,
Girl, yes, she was
working
twerking.
in the street, and you and everybody else listens.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita B. Talks with Nita B. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
the West Coast's premier podcast network.
I just want to live forever. I just want my shit together. I just want to ride away. I just want to ride away. I just want.
Instincts going low, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. But it is what it do. And everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, picking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And I'm killing so many if they really want to get involved. And everybody falling from the elevator, now I'm Bray Rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite, it's nice. And I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save on my selective finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you, envy will kill you. She said I'm a gentleman, I admit a lot of women sit up on my ottoman. I don't give a damn like a auto with no time to kill. I've been feeling like the opposite of work, it's a work. And I've never been a purpose thing to me. I just do what I love and it works for me. So I'm freaking every check and put the money in the pushing. Better be gunning to the finish and the getting of it. But everybody know I'm working in the sea. I do it differently. So only time will give me everything that I deserve. My end. Did you hear what she said?
Did
you know
what?
I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Word on the
Really?
street.
Girl, yes, she was working in
It's
her.
me and you and everybody else listening.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita B. Talks with Nita B. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hey, welcome back. You are watching Talks with Nita B right here on World Tuned Radio, and I'm getting fussed at by Miss Tamika, who is my guest today. Tamika and Tiffany Brown came to, sit in with me today, and I pulled the couch out today. Oh, I'm moving on up. Moving on up. So today is also a special day, and I wanted to, I don't know if I thanked you all already or not, but thank you so very much for coming on this special day, which is January the 30th, which also represents and celebrates the birthday of your son,
Yes.
who is no longer with us here, Richie.
Yes.
Richard, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. To me, it's really emotional because it's a child that's gone. Um, he's not dead; he's living. You know, in heaven. He's where we're trying to get to, and it's something that's very emotional because being a parent, I can't even describe and say, "Oh, Tamika, I know how you feel, or I know what you're going through." Very strong, and I've always seen you in a strong light, with that, and you know, I just it's just very emotional for me as a parent because I have four children, and I couldn't even imagine the pain of the loss of a child, and but God knows what we can bear. Talk a little bit about Richard, talk a little bit about your baby.
He was my first baby.
Mm-hmm.
basketball star over there at Kearney High School. Very loving, handsome young man.
Very handsome.
I mean, had the biggest smile ever. It didn't even matter what was
Mhm,
going on. He just
mhm,
had the biggest smile. So every time I think about him, and even if I want to, not that I want to, but if I find myself
mhm,
in a space of feeling down, if I'm thinking about him, I see his smile. So it kind of helps me not feel down.
mhm,
uh, he's always smiling, always upbeat, jippery, happy. That's Richie.
mhm. So let's talk a little bit about what you feel comfortable with talking about. Why he the his tragic passing.
The truth of the matter is, it's all still not understood. I really don't
In
know.
this sense, in the world sense of it, just
Right.
he's
In the world sense of it,
yes. Hmm.
it doesn't. In the world sense, it doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
But when you're in God,
In the spiritual realm.
when you're in God, you know who God is, and
Hmm.
you accept the
Hmm.
plan that He has for your life.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and as
and
I
I'm
was,
grateful. You know,
yeah.
I there's times where I just want to say, God, why?
Hmm.
And I think about mothers who lost their child at 2 years old
Hmm.
or 8 years old
Hmm.
or stillborn, and
Hmm.
they never got the opportunity. And so
Right.
I'm always grateful that I had 19 years.
Yes, yes. And I was saying, such a baby is, he's gone. But as I look at it and try to the little that I know of it, I think it's Alexandria who remembered him,
Yes.
who I think took a class with him. My daughter, youngest daughter, took a
And
class
we
with.
didn't even know. Isn't
No,
that so
that's how I
cool?
told you it was a connection because City of Hope. And then when you and I met and you shared about, Richie, and then Alexandra was like, oh my God, that was your son. And, so yeah, with that. But as I tried to piece it together and just say, Lord, he was a part of the plan for you, if that makes sense,
Yes.
that he was a part of the plan for you and your family, you know, um, to take it even further, you mentioned, I mean, just how strong you are because yet alone your baby was taken from you from somebody.
Yes.
And then you have to have that forgiveness because you love the Lord. And a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, damn that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I have to forgive nobody. And, and it's understandable from a parent's perspective, but you have forgiven the person that has taken your baby. You want to talk about that? How that is even because a lot of people are just like, oh, she better than me.
Well, I've learned that forgiveness is not necessarily for the person, it's for you.
Hmm. The
Unforgiveness,
healing.
unforgiveness tears away at you. It rips you apart like you don't understand because you have to consciously
Hmm.
make sure that you let that person know, oh, I'm mad, I'm not talking to you. But it's different when it's someone that you probably will never ever see again unless you go out of your way.
Hmm.
And so why would I allow that person to have that much control over my emotions, my thoughts, my
Your life.
life?
Yes, yes.
You
That's
know, why would I allow someone who don't even know me leave me in a state of death when he caused death already?
hmm. Hmm.
So I'm gonna let you kill twice. You know, the first one I couldn't control, but
Hmm.
the second one I can.
That's right.
And so I'm gonna continue to live.
That's so big of you. That is so big of you to be able to do that. And again, I just want to thank you and Tiff for yes, yes, just ah, I just want to thank you all for just sacrificing to come in because every year I know that it's very, special because that marks another year of him in heaven rejoicing. And of course, he's looking down on you all because that's just how I see it, with my mom, it's looking down and I think that I smell a scent or something. I'm like, okay, she close. She checking me, getting me right, kind of thing. So I just want to thank you all for just being able to sacrifice your time to come and spend with me, you know, um, and continue to rest, Richie, baby. Just continue to rejoice and get your rest, and and we'll be there. you've made it to where we're trying to get to. So, that's just how I look at as the passing and no longer here. And I don't consider it death because only the people that don't know Christ, but that's a whole nother thing.
A whole nother story.
That's a whole nother show.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just yeah, he's resting in the arms of the Lord. So, um, is there anything else that you all want to share before we close out? And one of you all, if not the both of you all, are going to give a selection. But do you want to share anything else? You are, I don't know if what you call it, grandma, glamma, nanama, what grandma,
I'm
what
Mimi's.
you Mimi's?
Yes, I'm Mimi's.
Oh, Mimi's. Okay, and y'all, she has a beautiful. Tamika has a beautiful, beautiful grandbaby, Miss Lauren
Lauren.
Victoria.
Lauren Victoria.
Lauren
Elizabeth.
Victoria.
Lauren
Elizabeth.
Vay. We call her Lauren Vay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lauren Vay.
Uh-huh. And how do you feel about being a grandma? Because I'm still beg my kids, like, like, please come on now.
Well, I'm grateful. Let me just say I'm grateful
Mhm.
because I do know some
Yeah.
who's lost children that they will never ever
Yeah.
be able to see an offspring from. So
Mhm.
I'm grateful in that sense. But as any mother would be, you would like your child to be further along, more
Established.
established in their careers,
Mika,
married, that stuff. But other than that, I am
I think
happy.
even when they married and stuff, they still just feel that they're not gonna be established enough. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Well, no, you just we have these textbook ideas of
yeah,
how it should happen, and it doesn't
yeah,
always happen that way.
and the seasoned folk, but the seasoned folk was having
Them
children
old
at
folk,
13.
them old folk.
Yeah, the old folks was the old folk. They was having them babies at 13, having 13 at, no OBGYN, no epidural, no none of that stuff. So they strong, strong. So uh as we get ready to close out, uh do you all have any shout outs? Anybody you want to say bye to, hi to? Like,
No,
hey,
but
hey,
I do have a
hey.
little snippet I'll sing for Richie.
Yeah, you're gonna sing that in the end. We're gonna close out, but I just want y'all to get y'all shout outs on first, and before we close the segment. And Tiff, any shout outs to your friends or anybody out there?
I'm good.
Okay, she say, "Oh, I'm good, honey. I done came and I sang for you, and I done did, So no,
We did a shout in if they're watching.
yeah, do a shout in.
We did
Yeah,
a
y'all
shout
did a shout
in.
in. Y'all did a shout in. So just wanted to say thank you so very much, Tiff and Tamika, for coming on and for just
You're
sharing
welcome.
your
Thank you for
time
having us.
today,
Thank you for having
all
us.
the way from San Diego. Woo woo. And as always, you all stay positive, stay safe out there, and continue to just strive to be your best. Just know that Talks with Nita B, we exude ordinary people doing extraordinary things in the community. And so if you know anybody that is doing something extraordinary, get at me. Other than that, you are watching Talks with Need to Be right here on World Tuned Radio. And until next time, take care. God bless. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. We're going to close out with Tamika doing a snippet in dedication to Richard. Love you, baby. God bless.
I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times until I had them memorized. But when I get up the nerves to tell you the words, just never seem to come out right. Oh, if only you knew how much I do miss you. Oh, if only you knew how much I do miss you.
Yes. Yes.
Where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Word on the
Really?
street.
Girl, yes, she was working in the street.
And you and everybody else listening.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita B. Talks with Nita B. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.